Hello, today we are going to work on making these super cute acrylic ornaments. These use acrylic blanks, vinyl, resin, and glitter. And the vinyl is done on a mirror image and put on the back side and then completely encapsulated in the glitter and resin mix, which gives it a nice clean finish. The front is super clean, there's no rough edges from the glitter. It's a pretty simple process, one layer of resin, so you don't have to come back for multiple layers, which takes days. So I really like the process. I thought I would share it with you. We're going to start off with an acrylic blank. This is a 3-inch circle. These can be found on Amazon for fairly reasonably priced. So let's head over to the computer and create our image. I'm going to speed up the design process just for time's sake, but you'll see I have a circle on the background that's just for scale. I'm not actually going to cut it out of vinyl, but I will use it for my next step in the process, and we'll see that here. So now that I've completed the image, I'm going to go ahead and duplicate all of the layers, including the circle, and I'm going to highlight them all and flatten them. This is going to turn it into a print and cut, and that's what we want. Now I decided that I wanted the circle to be gray so it'll show up better. So I'm going to change that. And then go ahead, highlight them all, flatten again. And we want to work with just the print and cut for a minute, so I'm going to make the cutout disappear, and we will flip it horizontal so that we're working with a mirror image, and go ahead and send it to the printer. Now here you're going to go through all of the steps, turn off the bleed, send it to your print dialog, and you're actually going to print this out just on regular old white paper. It doesn't have to be anything fancy. It can be in black and white. It's just going to act as a guide to lay under the acrylic blank to help us know where to lay our vinyl. So we're just going to click print and then cancel out of this because we're not actually going to go to the print and cut, we're just printing. And then we're going to go back and just work with the cut image, make this one invisible, and make it. And I did not turn the circle invisible, which you could just skip it and go on to the next mat, but I decided to go back and take away the circle. So this is all that we are actually cutting. And I'm just going to throw those both onto one mat since I'm using scraps. Put one in one corner and one in the other. And always remember to mirror. I almost forgot that time. Alright. And we're going to select vinyl. And here is how I place the vinyl on the mat. And then we're going to apply the vinyl to the acrylic blank. We're going to have the paper underneath and the acrylic blank on top, and then it makes it super easy to ensure that everything is centered and in a straight line. And it's really just that easy. You just lay it down and apply. Then the last step is just to apply the epoxy resin. I have some mica and chunky holographic glitter in the resin, which makes for a really cool effect. You just apply a small amount and work it over to the edges. And here it is in action. I love how the light just reflects off from all of the different holographic colors, and I think it's going to be a great addition to the tree. Let me know if there's any parts that you'd like to see more detail on. I was trying to keep this short for time's sake, but I'm happy to dive into any one of the steps if you need more detail. This ornament and others like it can be found on my Etsy shop in my link below.